All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and as you can see in the title, it says, "You will not have survived the Victorian era." So let's get right into this.
Victorian era was absolutely disgusting and we would have not survived. Here's why. First of all, there was basically a 50-50 chance you'd make it past 5. Your baby bottle alone was crawling with bacteria because of its shape and people thought it didn't have to be washed for 3 weeks. Ew. Your milk was mixed with borax, which is roach poison, because people thought it would purify the milk. As a matter of fact, all your food was poisoned. A third of your bread was chalk. There was also clay and sawdust, lead in cheese, wine, sugar, lead in your tea, lead in your candy, and mercury. Your green paint had arsenic in it, so even breathing wasn't a good idea. And this green back then was used to paint literally everything. Your brown paint was made from ground up mummies. The shade was called mummy brown. They also ate the mummies, like all the mummies. You were nobody if you didn't come back from Egypt with a mummy to eat at your mummy unwrapping party. They also consumed regular corpses as medicine, like a yummy piece of skull with molasses to cure epilepsy. White skin was in, of course, so women washed their faces with ammonia and used arsenic lotion. Finally, they added a healthy layer of lead-based makeup. There was lead in your toys. There was lead in basically everything. Later on, there was radiation in male contraceptive. There was poop on the streets, poop in the rivers, poop in your drinking water. Toilets would randomly blow up. Theaters used fire as special effects, but there were no emergency exits, so that was dumb. Actually, fires were everywhere because of gas lamps and highly flammable everything. The gas itself was also poisonous. And if you managed to survive all that, there was also cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, scarlet fever, yellow fever. The Victorian era was...
As you can see, this woman started ripping on the so-called white history, right? The Edomites. Now, I just want to say, what she said today isn't new right now. There's still lead in a whole bunch of things, right? I think there's still lead in makeup. There's a whole bunch of chemicals in makeup, right? And there's all these weird ingredients that shouldn't be in food today. And bad stuff in our clothing, right? So I think what she said was
your green paint had arsenic in it.
Was that you had dresses that were painted with arsenic. However, you may probably have dresses painted with arsenic now, but now the thing is everything is made with oil, and oil is and with everything being made with oil, I think it's EPA, and you know it's those three-letter things, EPA, and something that comes with plastic. It's harmful for your health, right? This is how we get microplastics, and let's get out the scripture. It says right here, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, "The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." Right? So this is nothing new. Alright, people like to act like Esau has changed so much, and he's just a civilized nation of people. No, he's not. Right? The only difference is now is that Esau is currently having his time. But once Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai cuts Esau's time off, you're gonna start seeing Esau recede to his true nature. A dirty, wicked beast, right? And as you can see, there's no new thing under the sun, right? What that woman said, there's nothing new. We still have diseases, right? And in a matter of fact, you even have to where these E's are actually trying to make diseases to poison people. Still, right? Back then, I think they used syphilis to try to harm the Southern Kingdom, right? The blacks, right? Now, which are Israelites, right? Now, Esau is trying to weaponize H5N1 to try to make it transmissible to humans, right? And on top of that, you have food that also gives people these diseases. Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. So, that being said, Let's get out the scripture. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right. So you never trust the enemy, you never trust the Edomites, because thing is, don't put your trust in this kingdom, right? Because his iron, because just as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? So we have it to where you had, I think during the last 8 years, you had DEIA policies that were for black people, right? And not just black people, right? Because I believe it was said that DEIA didn't really even help black people that much, and more so helped the white women than anything else, right? But the point was that they were trying to be inclusive, right? They're trying to be fair, so called, right? Only to find out Trump came in, rolled it back. Then all of a sudden, Mark Zuckerberg had wanted no association with it. Jeff Bezos wanted no association with it. Elon Musk wanted no association with it. So as you can see, we're used as a stepping stool. We're used whenever it's convenient and tossed away whenever they see fit. But of course, I'm not surprised about it. We don't need DEIA or DEI or any of that stuff. Especially if you have Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. No. Get this right here. This is not our rest. Malachi chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction, right? So, yeah, the land of Esau Edom is polluted. It's not just polluted with harmful chemicals and chemtrails and those things, right? It's also polluted with the blood of our people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? The true Israelites. And if you try to become a part of this world, right, you will be polluted and you'll end up being destroyed with nuclear missiles, also known as nuclear fire. So I just wanted to bring out this lesson. I hope this lesson was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Shai, Shalom.